Hey everyone. All right. Hopefully you can hear me. Hey everyone, it's Chris. Hearing some audio stuff. Hey Molly. I'm gonna do a quick sound check here. Let's see if we can get Ooh, I got a better one. Okay. Let's go to... So this is one of the games we'll be playing later, but have you seen this new video? And what do we call it? Palo. Summer reading. That's right, our summer reading program starting soon. And we got a video for you. So good. Hopefully you can hear us. Let me know if this is, I think it's playing through. I might need to adjust the, okay, good. Yeah, we got our audio issues fixed today, so, yay! This is our summer reading program. It starts in June. Although you can register right now. So, a quick promo here. Summer reading. We've got some sort of like bi-weekly activities every other week. There'll be some new stuff in the app that you can try out. Sorry, I'm like, there's a camera there. There's a camera there. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hey camera, hey internet out there. Alright. Sorry, I'm interrupting this wonderful video. Look, that's me in the mask. Very important. Believe it or not, this was all done in-house. We don't have a film studio working on this. This is our very talented librarian. I don't know if I should share names because this is a public forum, but let's say we have some talented staff. I'll say that, and this is an awesome video. So virtual events like this one. Okay, and so you might be wondering what website is this? You want to go here. You want to go like that. You want to visit our website, and here's a little shortcut. There'll be some stuff on our homepage soon, but I'll give you a sneak peek. /SRP is the shortcut. I'll take you over here. We're in Beanstack again this year. I'm not sure if I need to say much more than that. If you've been with us before in our summer reading programs, it'll be very accustomed to our setup. Anyway, that's today is actually something a little different. So this is again part of the Book to Action month of programming. Where's the book that I was just showing you? I just wanted to mention, if you were at the author talk last week, I got their book. I'll return it to you. There's like a hold line right now, so this will be coming back. If you were in the holds, I'll be nice. But this one's called Melting Pot. It's actually a local author, and this is reversed, so you can't read it. But they're very popular on Instagram, from what I've heard. So Molly was just talking about this, so you can follow them there. And we have multiple copies of this book. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to pretend I'm on YouTube right now and say, let's get right into it. Book to Action. We have a new at Sammy Eats. We have a blog post that I want to tell you about. This is what we're going to talk about today, so follow along at home. Go to our page /game on. You can scroll down. Scrolling, and up here. Check out this post. So today we're going to be looking at some amazing and creative work from some students at a place called Gameheads. I should probably pull up their website here. There we go. Gameheads, based out of Oakland, California, right in our neighborhood. They use video game design to engage and prepare and train. And I love their website too. So to be clear, I'm not a representative from this group. I am part of the library. I'm not part of Gameheads. You could call me a fan because I've been checking out their stuff for about a month now. And go on their YouTube page too, because there's a lot of stuff that they've, there was like a showcase they did last year, so you can see all kinds of student projects in there too. It was actually a kind of cool stream format. They do have a website. I want to show you a secret that I found, because if you go over to here, if you go to games, you'll see a modest list of games are listed. Some of them you can click through to play. But if you go to their itch.io page, like so, there is a whole bunch more there going on. So most of these, you'll notice they're like multi-platform. If you can run Unity, oh, hey, no. Camera is facing this way, so you're cool. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. By the way, so hey everyone on the internet, did you know that we have reopened? Today was actually the first day that Rinconada Library was back. So I'm in Mitchell Park. I forgot to mention that before. We're in a real library. This is a real librarian. This is not I'm not an actor or anything. I'm not a paid actor, if you can believe that. So all real. Anyway, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. Although, a little word of warning here. If you have a newer Mac, if you just updated to like, what's the newest one? Big Sur. If you're in like version 10.13 or beyond, some of these don't work on the newer version of OS 10. So, I actually think we're in OS 11 now. But I have tested some other ones and we can play them today. Hey, Pirate 6. Some of these are really, like, they remind me of some of the retro games I used to play. So, you know, as a classic, as a old school gamer, quote unquote, they're bringing me back. I got to highlight one before we jump into the list, because I was talking about this in our Teams chat the other day. But okay, this latest one, Emergency Rescue, reminds me so much of a game I used to play as like a teen. It was like ancient history, right? So let me zoom in a little bit here so you can read it better. Their concept is like, you know, a space shooter thing, but instead of destroying the ships, you're actually transporting survivors. And I want to talk about this one because it reminds me a lot of a game that was like pivotal in my thinking of computers and like how stuff works. It's called Escape Velocity. I wonder if I can find it. Escape Velocity. Yeah. This is like a classic Mac game. And so the important thing, the sort of like mind-blowing thing for me with this one was that it had a game. It came with like a separate document that taught you how to modify the game. And so for little Chris, this was like the most amazing thing ever, because as a gamer, you know, you spend a lot of time learning how stuff works, but then it was almost like a cheat code, because suddenly I could change things about the ships that I was in, or like how the economy worked in this game. And like I'm bringing this up because what Gameheads, what they're doing reminds me so much of like these early computer moments where you kind of realize that the code is there and you can modify it, and once you can make your own games, then it's like a whole new world opens up. So that's my little Christery story here of a slogan of why one of these was just like, whoa. Bexelf, yeah. They are. I get the sense that they're expanding in this. Yeah, again, I'm not like representative or anything, but I feel some momentum behind this because definitely in this shelter in place sort of situation, like gaming has been such a relief for me personally, and I'm sure for a lot of people, it's like the stress is just it goes away. You can focus on something else instead of what the problems of the world, which we're all very aware of right now. So gaming is just it's been wonderful. I can imagine, and here's why I say this, because there's one game specifically that was maybe if there's time today we'll play it. I don't know if they have it listed here. We might have to go back. By the way, most of these are free or suggested donation setup, so you can demo it and then give them a buck. They're not asking for $100. Most of the stuff on itch.io is kind of like this, where it's like the shareware era. This one, confined in dorms. It's kind of it wouldn't maybe work so well on this stream, but it's kind of imagine The Sims, but pared down, and your sim is stuck in the dorm, and it's you're managing. Do I study? Do I play games? Do I chat online? It's got some health meter stuff. It was a fun one, and they got some voice acting, and I really enjoyed it. The music's actually really good too, so definitely try that one out. But back to the blog post. Okay. We had a few highlights here, and I think the first one we'll try is this Kushka's coffee. And this one is, I think I have it open already. This one was web-based. Let's get rid of some of these tabs here. Okay, I'll have to go back here. Did I miss anything up here? Oh yeah, you can go to our blog. Oh, really quick. So Minecraft Education Edition. This is a good lesson to check out. It's kind of it was originally geared for just schools, but and I don't know if this is official news yet. I hope I'm not breaking any NDAs by saying this, but there is a beta for Education Edition that lets school after school clubs and camps, maybe libraries, lets you into that ecosystem. There's all the lesson plans and things that are all part of their website. You can download them, and it's all self-contained Minecraft world. It's really nice. You heard it here first. So definitely something to keep an eye out on. Education Edition I have demoed extensively in the past 30 years. I've seen the progress, and they're doing everything right. They've added an iPad version. It's starting to work on Chromebooks. It's Minecraft anyway, so the resource requirements are not that great. So it's going to be able to run on almost everything, I think. And it's super convenient for if you were a teacher or a person who runs workshops or does that sort of after school camp stuff. It's got all the admin tools sort of built into your Minecraft teacher client. It just makes the whole thing a lot easier to pick up and just use whenever. You don't have to remember all the teleport commands. You can't see me, but I'm typing over here. I'm miming my type. So, yeah. Anyway, so I want to give a quick shout out to that. They're oh, sorry. It's been 15 minutes. We gotta play some games. Let's get into Kushka's Cafe here. Most of these are Unity games, so I'm pretty sure Unity is totally free now. There's a couple different game engines where you can just download it. And let's see. We got audio. Oh. Dearest Katka, if you're reading this letter, it means I am dead. Ooh. I should read down here. Get this one done. I hope to see you again, but before this, I understand you'll probably not want to see me. What difference is? And I wanted to apologize. This may not seem like much now, and it's certainly too little too late. Things were just never the same after your mother died. Ooh, this is taking like, this is personal. I've left you the cafe. It will mean the world to me if you could take care of it now that I'm gone. Please, go and see what I built for you and your mother. I hope that you can grow to appreciate the shop. It's my legacy to you. The keys are enclosed in this letter. I love you, Papa. Whoa. Let's get some context here, because I'm really curious about the author, the creative team behind this. We get some credits. Michelle Ma, JP Jupiter, sound effects by Cloud Titan. I'm already loving the sound in here. I don't know, a little accordion going on. Somber but heartwarming visual. Ooh, okay. Players make coffee, meet cute animal creatures. All right, okay. I see a little puppers there. Katrina. Typical. Guilty means in doing this. Oh, I got some. He always cared more about the shop than he cared about me. He threw himself into his work after Mom died. It's no excuse. I was hurting and needing his support. But he's gone now. I can't do this. At least he can't hurt me again. I actually have, so one of my pandemic purchases, impulse purchases, was an espresso machine for home, because I wasn't going out to Pete's or anything. I've been a barista for a few months now. It was a birthday present to myself too, and it was totally worth it. So I wonder if there's gonna be a. Well, you know, have you seen the movie Zootopia? Because what I've learned is that there are some animals who are not. Ooh, ice lattes. I've tried early. Yeah, that was one of my early experiments. Actually, I was doing just take that shot, throw it in some ice. Is that how you do it? I know some places they kind of do like well, I don't know if that's technically a latte. It's kind of like iced coffee plus some foam, and then yeah, it's been great actually. What's interesting to me about the espresso machine is that here we go. Yeah, this is feeling familiar. I wonder. There's no tutorial here, so I wonder if I just gotta kind of like. Alright. Oh, this is cool. How to? Okay. There we go. Tutorial. There we go. Okay. Drag cup to machine. Pour beans. Press single or double. Gotta be a double. Move cup to plate. To make steamy milk, pour milk into pitcher. Press steam. Okay, so this is just kind of like. Pour mistakes into sink. This was like one of the mind blowers for me with having my own espresso machine, was realizing the number of times I've gone to a coffee shop. Ooh, if you enjoy making coffee beans, coffee talk. Oh, I've heard of that one too. Okay, so my revelation of owning my own the coffee monster is okay. Yeah, it's like cyberpunky kinda. Yeah. So making my own espresso has made me realize. Whoops, I got a little bit too big there. Has made me realize the number of times I've gone to a coffee shop and someone gave me a really bad shot, espresso shot, and they were just like, whatever, you know? Because when you're at home and you do it wrong, you're like. No, this is the worst thing ever. I can't drink this. I have to do it over again. And you can do it like 20 times in a row if you mess up each time, but thankfully that never happens. So, it's a little side story there, sorry. Let's try to make a coffee here. So, okay, I'm right there. Houseplant. Oh, see, they got, I'm a little suspect around the built-in grinder. This is a little personal thing, but boom. Okay, and we only got milk here. I'd prefer some Khalifa barista blend personally, but that's it's a me thing. And I think I missed a step here because I gotta. Okay. And I keep pressing the wrong button, so it's going in. We gotta steam it. Steaming is also like it doesn't make any sense, but once I had to watch a YouTube video to really understand what was happening. It's like, how do bubbles get in there? It's all about the surface tension in the liquid, so that steam wand is like, yeah. And it's also been interesting trying out different, because like I'm kind of a thrifty guy, so I've tried a few different other almond concoctions here, and that's definitely the best one. It's just so, it's like putting a lot of money into the almond milk when this should really be about the beans, but you know, Costco lets you order cheaper than Amazon now, so go to the newer barista blend nozzle thing too. Okay, sorry, I'm getting off track here. And see, my milk is already kind of it wouldn't be, it'd be cold by now, so okay, I think I gotta go like this, boom, I do that, and then I go back down, because that's, oh, there was more here, but the other, oh, okay, oh, man, why are we making coffee? Yeah. So so far I've only mastered the I call it the galaxy swirl in my little espresso there, but Mr. Shepard, we were good friends. Oh, you were good friends with my father. My condolences, little one. Losing a loved one is never easy, but thank you. My dad and I weren't very close. This is, even still, I don't know you're hurting at least a little bit. They're blending a lot of, Fido has not explained to me exactly what the problem was, but, he's being considerate. Oh, tell me a story, Fido. Sure, I guess. I was the tailor who fitted your father for his wedding tuxedo. When he was in my store getting his initial measurements, someone came in and tried to run me. Whoa. Your father intervened and stopped the robbery. He got a scar on his right arm from the fight. Katrina, I never knew that. He never mentioned where he got that scar from. Whoa. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those. This is kind of like that other game, Gone Home. Right? Where it's like, I bet that we're gonna get like all kinds of facts about this person that we, posthumous? Is that what that's called? When, after they've died, I'll never forget what your father did for me that day. Katrina, thank you for telling me. Well, oh, okay, here we go. Steamy, milky coffee, please. 2 shots of coffee with a touch of vanilla. Wow, I don't know if I could be a barista, because this is gotta be difficult to keep all that in track. I feel like I need some notes over here. Do you ever do this when you game? Like, sometimes I have to have, I gotta go like multimedia here and like have a little reminder next to me. This was the best thing about like the 16-bit, 32-bit era, when you get the map that came with the thing, and you could have that right next to the Zelda map, so you're not getting lost. I feel like I need a ticket system for this game. So, help me out here. 1 steamy milky coffee, please. 2 shots of coffee, touch of vanilla. 2 shots. 2 shots, touch of vanilla. Okay. Oh, we got this. We're gonna boom. 2 shots. Get my milk on. And now, I think do I add the... I just gotta go like this, right? Boom. Did I do that right? Yeah, but Bubba does look very, it's like stuffed animal almost, you know? Bubba, spasibo. Malenki Katka, I'm probably pronouncing this wrong. I must let Nastya know that you have returned. Bubba, it's so good to see you. Ochen Krosho. Does anyone know what language this is? Because maybe, it has. Maybe this is, related to the animals, you know, like Vladimir and Sacha, one streamy milky coffee please. We will be sharing it. Oh gosh, I did that too fast. One steamy milky coffee. They didn't say shots. Yeah, I was thinking too, yeah. On my my dad's mom's side is well Russian. That's where the red hair comes from, by the way. So, okay, I think they just want one shot. Two, how come all the animals was, yeah, maybe, you know, does it say on the menu? Oh, they're reading from the menu. So this is another one. It's like, oh, it's got to be a venti. You can't say large. A steamy milky is, or you get yelled at when lying. Flavors, add-ons, extra shocker. Coffee, steamy milky coffee, steamy. Oh, someone might get some steam. They are animals. You know, it doesn't have to be, okay, hopefully this works. One steamy, milky, one single shot, I feel, it's like, gives me nerves. This takes me back to, my first job was in food service, so, believe me, I know customer service. Let's, this is perfect, thank you. Oh, it's a happy customer, coming back, hit that tip jar. Make me happy. Yeah. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Whew. Time to close up. So let's talk about cash flow here. Okay, so I'm getting a little worried about the long-term revenue projections of this coffee shop. I'm gonna say it might be a little, especially with the cost of that barista blend. Whew. Bill Q. Millardy, how do you know who I am? Are you running for president? I'm gonna say a time check here because I want to. I should probably have this open. We got more games to look at. Oh, it's 4. Okay. Are you running for president? All right. This one, loving it. Yeah, it's like that. So one of the original, like, what was it called? There was like an 8-bit DOS game called Lemonade Stand, I think. DOS Lemonade Stand. This was like one of the... Yeah, okay. See, I'm not crazy. This is one of like the first games I probably remember playing apart from Oregon Trail. Was this other one where it's like, you know, hey, it's like you have a lemonade stand and today's gonna be sunny, and how much how much lemonade are we gonna make? Because if we make too much, then we've got a sunk cost now, and it's all messed up now. Anyway, here's another fun one to play if you like simulations. Anyway, let's go to, I think I have this one downloaded already. This was number 2 in the list. No, number 2 is this Amnesis. Let me get that bigger here so you can see. I kind of want to make coffee again, but just for that background music. A recollection, especially of supposed previous existence. Whoa. Okay, walking simulator. Yeah, yeah. It's like you can scroll. It definitely has the. It's not quite cell shading, but it is kind of a lo-fi aesthetic. Which I recently heard someone complaining about the word aesthetic as like a meme. It's like, this is a word. We can make a new word. It can have new meanings. A linear narrative-driven experience. However, the player can progress at their own. Let's see. I think I have this downloaded. Let's see. I have it not extracted it yet. Most of these are really, yeah, it's like 100 megabyte, 200 megabyte type of. It's not. Okay, let's see what we got here. And again, it's a Unity game. I gotta remember to keep looking at this screen. I'm guessing I need to do game start. I should probably read. That would help, right? If there was a... Uh-oh. Okay. That's okay. I know. Oh, okay, so quick warning here. Because these are indie games... Whoa! Whoa, okay. I was not expecting that. That's amazing. Want to warn you because I was trying out some of this on my MacBook, and you might get a pop-up saying like, "Oh, who's this? This is an unsigned developer." Blah blah blah. Just know that that's not out of the ordinary because it's you're running someone else's code and they're not in the Windows App Store. Yada yada. Team Scarab. Sorry, I should have gone before we jump into this. I'm so good at like, we got close, right? Not yet. I want to know who the author is before or authors, I should say. We were so close here, but this is all about the Creators Day. So it would be a disservice if I did not highlight. And I feel that people don't. Maybe if you're not like if you're not into games too much, maybe don't understand how much work and time and people power goes into this, because it's a team effort. Look, we've got a producer, we've got a narrative lead, a programmer, 2 programmers, a level designer, and Liminal for allowing us to work with them, providing this. Now, this one was not from Gameheads, but it is, this is one that we wanted to highlight. Let's see. I'm blown away by the graphics already. So it's a walking simulator. It should be kind of easy to, whoa. They've got lots of, you see around the edge of the screen, that color refraction. It's called chromatic abrasion. Usually you want to remove that, but, okay. All right. Always a little bit disorienting for me because I'm a taller person, so sometimes I play games and the height doesn't match, and I'm like kind of doesn't feel natural to me. But at the same time, that could be part of the game. I've noticed. Whoa. Okay, this is Sandy Lane Beach, Barbados. Has anyone been to Barbados? The height of yeah. Hello Neighbor, that series. I know most people are like not. It's a game that appeals to the, say, like the 10 years and below that age group, because there's a lot of silliness in it. But one of the things about the game is like you are the height of like a 5-year-old, and like your eye is right level with the the door handle. And it's just like really like it's weird for me. I could see why like my nephew's into it, because it's like it's kind of a horror. It's like it's like stealth game meets escape room, sort of, but it's really, I think it's irritating for older players because there's no tutorial, and like the whole point of the game is really just to like click everything and see what works. So there's a lot of stuff that like reacts to what you're doing, and it's like, it reminds me of like yeah, there were a lot of games like that in like the early Mac days where it's like, oh, this button makes a funny noise. Okay, I'm 5 and I'm gonna press that button 100 times in a row because this is the most entertaining thing I've ever seen, and I'm gonna keep doing that. It's a little bit on that edge, and basically the only way to beat it is to actually watch someone's playthrough on YouTube. So that's the other way it's kind of like spread around. I'm feeling better about this one because it looks more like a pure sort of walking simulator with like some really interesting graphics going on. This is, and what's going on with this lighthouse? It's almost like Myst in a way. It's giving me that like a lo-fi monochrome Myst, and I bet if I went through one of those other doors, the water effects are kind of funny. What happens if I go in the water? Let's see. Oh, it won't actually let me go over there. All right, where should I go right now? Are you? Is anyone? I know it's. There's no sound too, which is kind of a maybe. The soundscape, maybe that was intentional on their part. I actually didn't. Was there a sound person in the dock? Okay, over there. Kid, my ball rolled into the ocean. Well, I'm gonna kick it in there. Sorry, kid. Boom. That doesn't work. Sorry. Okay, let's get over there. Is there a run button? This is important. This is important.
Oh, that's Petunia.
Whoa, okay. Alright, that did something. What? Yes. We travel a lot for my partner's galleries and events. Oh, they got kind of like the ghost thing going on. But we got some saturation back. Yay! Okay. Rolling around here.
You're building it wrong.
You're building.
Okay.
Brief Chris segment again. I have this memory of being like, I think it was like 6 or 7, and I'm at the beach, and I'm building a sandcastle, and it was one of those really cool like drip sandcastles, and like, I think I was there with school or something. It was like a field trip or something. I don't remember. But like someone says like, oh, this is the castle of the evil lizard or something. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is not, there's no plot to this. I'm just building a thing. Anyway, it's always been in my head as like, it was one of those like, okay, we're back at the docks here. It was one of those like, hello fellow kids moments, but as like a 6-year-old, you're like, what's going on here? Anyway, being at the beach, and I'm not a beach goer, so limited memories there, because I burn like, you know, give me a minute in the sun and I'm dust. So not my favorite place, but excuse me, how can you shift? I've tried to. It's going fast, so I didn't read all that. Can I look at it? Oh. Thank you in chat for the idea. This is there was some stuff at the dock, and I wonder if they're trying to suggest to me that this is the next. This is my next. Oh, yep. All right. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not a beach. Well, here's the thing. I grew up like 10 minutes away from the beach, so it was always there, and it was never like it never felt like a vacation thing. It was more like a, oh gosh, the tourists are back this year. Traffic's bad again. Oh no. But you know, I have come to appreciate the sun a lot more recently because there are some health benefits to the old vitamin D. I think I was vitamin D deficient for too long. Whoa, okay, check that out. We got like some sunset stuff going on here. I gotta check the time here because I know there's more games. Okay, I'll give this one. Let's get to the top of the year. Has anyone here? Yeah, yeah, it's important. I've been reading some research that says vitamin D could be like an anti-aging type thing going on. Wait. Hours? There were hours back here? Are we talking about the lighthouse, or are we talking about the shift from night and day? It looks like we're gonna maybe get a sunset once I get to the top there. Oh, that's the other thing too. Also lots of lighthouses in Maine. So like that's another thing where I'm just like, it's a lighthouse. I know some people are like, oh, I must have this photo of this lighthouse. I'm like, it's a beach. It's a beach. It's a lighthouse. There's some water. No, I don't really mean that. It's nice to drive out to the coast. Well, Pescadero field trip every once in a while. You know that like little there's like the rocks there, and you can see those birds flying. That's like, oh, yeah, yeah. Well, and the time of year too is also. Oh, look at my beautiful artwork. Okay, let's jump over to. I am go. Whoa, oh, whoa. Okay, I think we just beat this level here. Yeah. Ooh, it's like Meow Wolf. It's like I just took a door through another door that shouldn't have been there. And now we're. Let's go through the refrigerator. Okay, there's a bunch of different. Yeah, there's like. Can I open this one too? All right, you guys are just gonna have to download this one and try it yourself because there's a lot more here. But I'm giving this. Giving it an A+. That's my librarian critique. You get 5 stars in our catalog, and I would write a review. Okay, the last shop. Some of these were Steam ones, so I don't have Steam on this computer. Oop, whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, you know what happened? I've been here so long that I need to connect. You know, it's always, you always get more than you bargain for here. Here's how to connect to our Wi-Fi at the library. A little instructional design built in, huh? Yeah, just-in-time information. There we go. Reconnected. Okay, the last stop. I think I have this one downloaded. You know, where we've got, oh, wait. My internet is maybe not connected. Does this run? I want to try to get through the list. Oh, DJ Kevlar 81. Right on, man. Thank you. Thank you for your patronage as well. We got a VIP in chat, everyone. I'm going to try to watch the videos for the rest of these so we can get through them, so you're not like, no one's feeling left empty-handed here, because we did do some research here. We found some good ones. And before I forget, thank you, Camden and Molly, for compiling and finding these awesome games. I'll talk about one that I found at the end of the list, too, for any of you VR folks. The last stop. Sorry, I was talking and I missed all of this because I was being my streamer self. But I'm loving the graphics already. If I remember, this was like an RPG story type 2D adventure. Oh, we got some. Nice. I love it when games. They make no compromises. It's up to you to kind of learn the language or to like be part of the. Oh, hey Molly, thank you. Go into the chat, folks. This is part of a month-long thing. We need your feedback. Please fill out the survey. Okay, and it's an alpha build. This is important to remember when you're playing these ones, especially if you go over to the game head page. Some of these will say like this is not a finished game. This is a work in progress, and actually you can comment in here and be like, hey, help. You gotta have an account, but it's definitely worth getting your own itch.io account. Alright, I got so carried away talking about coffee that it kind of, I'm sorry. I could talk about coffee like all day. I'll tell you about my, I think my next adventure might be roasting my own beans. So if anyone has done that, I should probably make this bigger so you can read it. Already on. This one's on Steam. I think this one was a demo. Or one of these was early access. Now this one you can pay. There's got some DLC. But what is it? Single player, full control support. RPG, action, adventure game. Whoa. Sorry, I forgot to unmute this. Let's hear some sound. It's got a little bit of, reminds me of some of the, I haven't actually watched this series, but The Last Airbender, some of the, specifically the saturation and the colors that they're choosing. Remind me a lot of that artwork. Whoa, hand-drawn too. Very positive. Awesome. Okay, so I can't install this one, but let's go through. Finders Keeper. Ooh, this one was cool too. Forgetting what that's called. That type of black and white, sort of 1-bit. Here, let's play the video again here. Get it bigger for you there. This looks like a card game. I am intrigued by this. They're like really unique artwork and visual style going on with a oh, interesting. I got a hint of like some maybe there's some like puzzle stuff where you gotta like kind of line up the images and do that almost like those you've probably seen on like Instagram places people take the old photo and then have the real life place in the background that kind of overlaps and stuff. Okay, spring release. This just came out too. Publisher Brainchild. I'm curious if they what else they have. This might. Oh, they've got a. Oh, is that right? They got a couple other releases here. This is their newest one. Okay. Focus, Chris, focus. Let's get through the rest of the list here. Love Shore. Oh, remember this, this one, I think there's a demo through Steam. It's got a kind of cyberpunk aesthetic to it as well. Yeah, see? Nice soundtrack as well. Multiple storylines. Infinite replayability. That's for I'm making fun of Cyberpunk right now because that's what they. I'm still a fan, but they kind of overpromised it a little. Looking for reviews too, so let's read the reviews because maybe that will. The Fellow Traveler. And Interest Gaming. Oh, this is a dating sim. That's why. Whoa. Okay. With cyborg protagonist. I didn't know it was a cyborg, but that's that. Okay. Really quick. A couple more here. Traveling While Black. This was one I heard about this at a conference like 3 years ago. This has won some awards. I think it was at Sundance. This was like one of the early Oculus Emmy nominated. There we go. Outstanding Original Interactive Program. Here, let me make this larger so you can read it. Confronting the ways we understand and talk about race in America. Traveling While Black highlights the urgent need to not only remember the past, but learn from it and facilitate a dialogue. I wish so in a perfect world, without the pandemic, I would have loved to have this in like a VR headset so people could stop by and just, it's like a 20-minute sort of virtual experience. Really, really well rated. It even works on the go. So, the original, one of the original Oculus headsets. So I'm guessing that means that you don't even walk around. Yeah, 2019. What else do we have here? As a reminder, okay, so for anyone who joined kind of late in the stream, definitely check out Gameheads. This is sort of the inspiration here. You can go over here. They got some games listed here, but this isn't everything. There is some more stuff. If you click on any of these and hit play game, check out their full page. Whoop. And type it correctly first though. Boom. So, this is ages 15 to 25. So if you know someone who might be interested in it, they are local, and I've just been blown away by the stuff that their students are making. I talked about this one earlier in the stream. You might have missed it. There were a couple others that we were looking at. Maybe I can find it real quick here. Things that looked like... So this one appears to be quite funny. There's a couple of most mediocre. Some of these are like testing out the waters. How does the Unity that game engine work? What was there? There was one that looked really cool. I think it's towards the top of the list. There was a music one. High side in, and then there was another music. Where is it? Oak Beats. I think this was the one. DDR. The link. Oh yeah. Okay. So right before we end our stream today, let me re-navigate everyone to how to find all this awesome stuff that we were looking at today. library.cityofpaloalto.org/game on, and scroll all the way down. Check out the staff picks area, and this is the blog post that I've been looking at. There's all the links. These are the ones that we looked at today. I gotta say that this was interesting for me. I bet there's a lot more to the story. And if you play through this, please come back and tell us what happens. Because I will probably I've been on a little bit of a Fortnite kick lately. So other games are not making in there as much, but tastes change. I get bored of it, and then I try something else. One other, okay, while we're just here on itch.io, I gotta highlight another game that I found through this platform. So in addition to what Gameheads does, check out all the other indie game developers on itch. maybe I can find it real quick if I do HIO slash oh gosh, I'm forgetting the name of the I'm gonna Google it. I think it's called Slipways. Yeah, this is the classic one. So if you want to kind of like focus on the retro game side, they have a bunch of Pico 8. This is sort of like an imaginary retro game system. It's not real, but like you can kind of do some interesting stuff once you're limited to that little screen size and different colors. Anyway, this is another one on itch that I love, and they actually are coming out finally with the PC, like the full version, which looks even better. So June 3rd, maybe if there's time, maybe we can play this one. Anyway, I just want to, in addition to Gameheads, itch.io, if you haven't been there, there's lots of really cool stuff made by, people all over the world. And they're many times they're kind of on the retro side, or like, I would say maybe more of the game style where you can pick it up and put it down. It's not like you're boggling your mind trying to remember all the details. They're more sort of like self-contained games like that. And yeah, I think mod team, is there anything? Did I forget anything that we need to? What about upcoming? Let's check out the event page too, because I'm sure there's some more book to action stuff. And that one, I know we're getting towards the end of the month. I promised to return this book, so if you missed the author event last week, just fill out the survey. It's in the chat. And let's see what else we got coming up. So there's that. Oh, hey, that sounds like a good event. I'm of course talking about our own channel. This one looks good too. May 22nd. It's still coming up. And what day is that? May 22nd is... Oh, it's a Saturday. Okay. Cool. What else? UNAF and Library, Singer Song. Is this this is a film event. Okay, so that's next Thursday. So a week from today. 7 p.m. Definitely go there. And it is 4:30, so thank you everyone. Thank you for spending time with me in this virtual environment we call twitch.tv. We'll be back next Thursday. Camden will be back with some Animal Crossing. That's me simulating the controller. And yeah. I gotta walk to the computer now and turn it off, so okay. Bye-bye.